Welcome back. And this morning we are going to be tackling the seventh commandment. The seventh commandment states, do not commit adultery. Do you remember what our hand signals were? So we have our 7 and we have our 2 here. And our 2 here are meant to be the parents. And so we put them together so they cross over so that they stay as one. What does the word adultery mean? Well, it means breaking a promise or a trust. With this commandment, God tells us to be faithful in our marriage or in our relationships. What does it mean to be faithful? Well, that means to be dedicated and honest to the person that you are with. Families are very important to God, and that's why He gives us these rules. Adultery happens when a family member breaks the promise that they made to be faithful. Many times, this will cause a lot of heartache and it could cause a family to split up, which then can make life very hard. Now, to illustrate what happens when a promise in a marriage is broken, I have 2 glasses full of water. As you can see, they are clear water. And so, when a marriage happens, 2 become 1. So I'm going to pour 1 in here. And so now we have 1 glass. There's 1 unity. When adultery happens, the marriage becomes sad. So what I'm going to do is put in some blue food coloring. The food coloring represents the promise that is broken. So as you can see, it's no longer clean. It's no longer pure. The 7th commandment says, "Thou shalt not commit adultery," and helps us to keep our families together and draw us closer to God. With the trust and promise broken, it will always make the marriage sad. Now, boys and girls, I will be honest and say this is the hardest commandment to talk about. It is not a happy one, it is a sad one. And it's something that we do have to talk about, though. And so, what I will say to you is just know that God is with you every step of the way.